Ako si Marco. I am Marco. Filipino by birth, expat by circumstance. Every morning I wake up in a place that still feels both familiar and foreign, even after all these months. Sometimes I wonder if I'm still dreaming, or if this is really my new reality. I wake up to the sound of unfamiliar birds. Another day in this strange land. The air is crisp, colder than any morning back home. I pull the blanket tighter for a moment, savoring the warmth before facing the day. Back home, it would be the crowing of roosters. Here, it's different. I stretch, my body aching from yesterday's work. The bed feels too soft. Sometimes I miss the hard, familiar comfort of my old room in Manila, the sounds of my family waking up, the distant laughter from the kitchen. In the Philippines, I slept on a banig. Here, it's all memory foam and high thread counts, parang hotel ara-ara. But without room service. The floor is carpeted, not the cool tiles I grew up with. Every detail reminds me I'm far from home. I go through my morning routine, brewing coffee that's not quite kapeng barako. The aroma is close, but not quite home. Like everything else here. I take a sip and close my eyes, trying to imagine I'm back in my Lola's kitchen. But the taste is just a little off, like a memory you can't quite hold on to. Sometimes I pause by the kitchen counter where I keep a photo of my family. It's a small comfort, a reminder of why I'm here, working hard for a better future. I whisper a quiet, "Good morning" to them, hoping they feel it across the miles. I open the curtains. The cityscape greets me, all glass and steel. No jeepneys honking, no street vendors calling out their wares. The silence is striking, almost eerie, but it's also peaceful in its own way. The streets outside are clean, orderly, so unlike the beautiful chaos of Manila. I miss the energy, the life pulsing through every corner. Here, everything moves in quiet lines, everyone in their own world, headphones in, eyes forward. I check my phone for messages from home, a good morning from my mom, a funny meme from my cousin. These small connections keep me grounded, reminding me that I'm never truly alone, even if I feel it sometimes. But there's a different kind of energy here, quieter but no less intense. Parang may aircon ang buong bansa. The cold is everywhere, but so is the sense of possibility. I remind myself that every day here is a step toward my dreams. As I step out, I take a deep breath, ready to face whatever this new day brings. Each morning is a mix of homesickness and hope, a balancing act between who I was and who I'm becoming. I join the flow of commuters, just another face in the crowd. But inside, I carry my story, my family, and my dreams, always moving forward, one day at a time. I put on my work clothes. Polo barong? No, just a plain shirt and tie. Knox. Parang model sa billboard. Ang, life insurance. At work, I'm greeted with handshakes. I miss the warmth of beso beso. My colleagues smile, but it doesn't quite reach their eyes. Not like back home. I sit at my desk, surrounded by the hum of computers and fluorescent lights. No one asks if I've eaten. No kumain ka na ba? Here. Kung hindi ka kumain. Problema mo yan. The morning drags on. I answer emails, attend meetings. Everything is efficient, professional. But something's missing. Parang kape na walang asukal, o buhay na walang chismis. Lunch alone. No sharing of bayon with office mates like we used to do. I unwrap my sandwich. Store-bought, not lovingly prepared by Nane. Lasang efficiency. Hindi pagmamahal. I dream of merienda, of suman and chocolate. Pero ang meron, apple at protein bar. Healthy da, pero parang penance. A call from home. Kumusta ka na, anak? Mom's voice bridges the distance. I fumble with words, Tagalog and English mixing. Am I losing my mother tongue? Oh, baka naman, I'm just gaining a new one. We talk about family, about home. I feel the weight of miles between us. Parang may dagat sa pagitan ng mga salita namin. Finally, the day ends. I step out into the cool evening air, my breath visible in the fading sunlight. The city feels both familiar and foreign, a place where I'm still learning the rhythm. No smell of street food, no fish balls or kwek-kwek tempting me at every corner like back home in Manila. Instead, the air is crisp, almost sterile, and the streets are wide and orderly, lined with people rushing to their own destinations. Ang Temptation Dito, overpriced craft beer. Instead of the sizzle of Isa or the call of Tahoe, it's the neon signs of bars and the clink of glasses that call out to me. Sometimes I miss the chaos of home, the noise, the laughter, the music that spills out onto the streets. After work, I join locals for drinks. They ask about the Philippines, curious about my life before Canada. I tell them about jeepneys weaving through traffic, about sinigang on rainy days, about the warmth of our people and the way we always find reasons to celebrate, no matter how small. Their eyes light up, fascinated by stories of fiestas and family gatherings. Suddenly, I'm building bridges between worlds, sharing pieces of home with people who've never seen it. I realize I'm smiling. Really smiling for the first time today. We laugh, we share stories, and for a while the distance between here and the Philippines feels a little smaller. For a moment I forget I'm far from home. Parang nasa Pinoy inuman, pero walang videoke. The laughter is the same, even if the songs are different. I find comfort in these small connections, in the way people open up over a drink, no matter where you are in the world. Walking home, I pass by a Filipino store tucked between a bakery and a laundromat. The sight of Mang Thomas sauce in the window makes me pause, a sudden wave of nostalgia washing over me. It's funny how a simple bottle can bring back memories of Sunday lunches and family reunions. I buy a pack of boy bawang, the familiar crunch a comfort as I walk. Each bite reminds me of afternoons spent with friends, sharing stories and snacks under the shade of a mango tree. Here, it's just me and the city lights. But the taste brings me home, even for a moment. The city lights remind me of Makati, but the air is different. Colder, cleaner, parang baguyo, kung nasa abroad, ang baguyo. I look up at the skyline, thinking of how far I've come, and how much I've grown since leaving home. Even in a city thousands of miles away, I carry pieces of the Philippines with me. Memories, flavors, laughter. And as I walk on, I realize that home isn't just a place. It's something you bring with you wherever you go. Every day I step into my apartment, a space that is entirely mine, yet still carries the echo of unfamiliarity. The walls are painted in soft colors, the furniture carefully chosen, but sometimes it feels like I'm just a guest in my own life. The city outside is vibrant and alive, but inside there's a quiet that reminds me of how far I am from everything I once knew. I reach my apartment. This space that's mine, but doesn't feel like home. Not yet. I flick on the lights, and the gentle glow fills the room, chasing away the shadows of loneliness. Each evening, I remind myself that this is a new chapter, a fresh start, even if it sometimes feels overwhelming. I look at the photos on my wall. Family, friends, places I've left behind. Each picture is a memory, a reminder of laughter, celebrations, and the warmth of home. I trace the faces with my fingers, feeling both comforted and nostalgic. But there are new photos too. New friends, new places, new experiences. These snapshots capture moments of discovery, trying Canadian food for the first time, exploring snowy parks, and sharing stories with people from all over the world. Slowly, these memories are weaving themselves into the fabric of my life here. I realize I'm not just surviving here. I'm living. I'm learning to embrace the unfamiliar, to find joy in small victories, like understanding a new accent or making someone laugh in a language that isn't my own. This place, it's becoming home too. A different home, but home nonetheless. The scent of coffee in the morning, the sound of snow falling outside my window, these are becoming part of my story. I am Filipino, yes, but I'm also becoming a citizen of the world. My roots are strong, but my branches are reaching out, growing in new directions. Tomorrow, I'll wake up to those unfamiliar birds again. Their calls are different from the ones back home, but they greet me each morning, reminding me that I belong to this new rhythm now. But now their song is starting to sound like a melody of belonging. I find comfort in the routine, in the gentle acceptance of change, and in the hope that each day brings. I am Marco, Filipino by birth, expat by circumstance, and now a bridge between worlds. Tulay sa pagitan ng dalawang tahanan. I carry my heritage with pride, but I also carry the lessons and friendships I've found here. In this journey, I am discovering not just a new country, but a new version of myself. And as I drift to sleep, I know that tomorrow is another chance to grow, to connect, and to find home, wherever I may be.